Dear spectators of the human tragedy. Silence. It fills the air like a thick fog, wrapping around the remnants of what once was. When you left, you didn't just walk away, you carved a vacuum, a chasm that echoes with the weight of your absence. The world around me, once alive with laughter and chaos, now resembles a graveyard of memories, where every corner whispers your name. I stand here, amidst the remnants of joy, feeling the chill of your departure seep into my bones. In this stillness, the atmosphere shifts. The colors fade, replaced by shades of gray that reflect the emptiness you've left behind. Each breath I take is a reminder of what is missing, a cruel joke played by fate. Once, this place thrummed with vitality. Now, it is a hollow shell, haunted by the ghosts of our shared moments. The walls, once vibrant with stories, now stand mute, crumbling under the weight of unspoken words. How is it possible that you could leave so quietly, yet your absence screams louder than any shout? Grief is a loud beast, but cacophony that drowns out all reason. It drags me down into its depths, where the quiet feels like a suffocating blanket. I feel the contrast so sharply, the stillness of the room, the chaos in my mind. It's a cruel trick, this juxtaposition, where the silence becomes a torture of its own. I want to scream, to shatter this stillness with my rage, but all that escapes are whispers of sorrow. In this quiet, I confront the echo of your laughter, the spark of your spirit, and it shatters me. The void you left is not merely an absence, it's a presence that weighs heavily on my heart. It's the shadow that lurks behind every smile I muster, the reminder that something precious has been ripped away. I stand here, surrounded by the echoes of what we created together, yet it feels as though I'm grasping its smoke. What remains is a haunting melody of loss, playing on repeat in the theater of my mind. How easily we take for granted what is right in front of us. I wore my pride like armor, believing I could face anything. But now, I realize that pride is a fragile facade, crumbling under the reality of your absence. The air is thick with unspoken words, and the silence feels like a betrayal. Each moment I replay in my mind taunts me, a relentless reminder of the choices that led to this solitude. In this space, there is no escape from the truth that lingers like a bitter aftertaste. The laughter we shared is now a ghost, dancing in the corners of my memory, teasing me with the joy that has turned to ash. I reach out, but the warmth is gone, replaced by the chilling grip of regret. It's maddening, this sensation of being haunted by something so intangible. Your absence is a weight I must carry, a reminder of the fragility of our connections. Yet, within this darkness, there lies a strange power. This void, while painful, is also a crucible, shaping me into something more resilient. I am forced to confront the demons I've hidden away, to face the shadows that dance in the corners of my mind. There is strength to be found here, in the acceptance of my own vulnerability. So, I stand in this silence, embracing the void. I will not shy away from the emptiness, I will let it fill me, transform me. The absence may scream, but I will learn to channel that noise into something powerful. I will rise from the ashes of this grief, stronger and more aware of the fragility of life. The darkness may be daunting, yet it is within this very darkness that I will find my light. Regret. It slithers into the cracks of the heart, a serpentine whisper that coils around memories, squeezing until they bleed. Those left behind wear their sorrow like a shroud, a heavy cloak that drags them into the depths of despair. Each moment without you is a dagger, stabbing relentlessly at their souls, reminding them of the warmth that has been snuffed out. It is a twisted game, where every laugh shared now feels like a ghostly echo, mocking the silence that has taken your place. The faces of the departed's loved ones twist with sorrow, eyes glazed over as they replay every moment, every word left unspoken. They wander through the corridors of their minds, haunted by the specters of what could have been. Regret isn't just a feeling, it's a relentless tide that pulls them under, drowning them in if-onlys and what-ifs. They search for answers in the shadows, grasping at the darkness that consumes their thoughts, but find only the bitter taste of remorse lingering on their tongues. In this labyrinth of memory, the past dances just out of reach. Every smile, every shared secret, now feels like a cruel reminder of your absence. They relive the moments that once brought joy, but now, each recollection is a cut, deep and unforgiving. The laughter that once filled their lungs is replaced with a suffocating silence. They are trapped, ensnared in a web of their own making, caught between the desire to move forward and the weight of what has been lost. Moving forward becomes a treacherous path, littered with the remnants of the past. Each step feels like a betrayal to your memory, but cruel act against the love that once flourished. But the world doesn't stop spinning. It demands they rise from the ashes of their grief, to dust off the remnants of the past and carry on. Yet how can one move when every heartbeat feels like a reminder of your absence? It's a dance with shadows, a waltz of sorrow, where every turn leads them deeper into the darkness. They wear masks of strength, but inside, a tempest rages. Pride entangles their thoughts like barbed wire, cutting deeper with every attempt to hide their pain. They think they can stand tall, but the weight of their emotions bends them low. It's a facade, a cruel charade, where the bravest faces can hide the most shattered souls. Each smile is a battle cry, a declaration that they are still here, but inside, they crumble under the pressure of unexpressed sorrow. The ghosts of memories linger like a fog, obscuring the path ahead. They find themselves retracing steps, haunted by the laughter that once filled the air. The absence becomes an unwelcome companion, whispering reminders of every missed opportunity, every moment taken for granted. It's a relentless cycle, a merry-go-round of despair that won't let them off. They cling to the past, but it slips through their fingers like sand, leaving only the sharp sting of loss. In this darkness, however, lies a flicker of truth. The pain, while consuming, is a testament to the depth of their love. It speaks of connections forged in the flames of shared experiences, of bonds that transcend the void. To confront this darkness is to embrace the very essence of being human. It's in the acceptance of their grief that they find the seeds of resilience, buried deep within the soil of sorrow. Time, that relentless thief, carries its own brand of justice. It stretches out like a vast ocean, ebbing and flowing, bringing both healing and heartache in equal measure. The lessons learned from loss are etched into their very being, reminders that life is fragile and fleeting. The journey through grief is not a straight path. It winds and twists, leading them into the depths of their own shadows, forcing them to confront the truths they long to hide from. As they navigate this darkness, they begin to understand that the absence, while painful, is not devoid of meaning. It acts as a catalyst, urging them to reflect on their choices, to confront the echoes of their past. It's a call to action, a reminder that each decision carries weight, rippling through the lives of those left behind. They must rise, face the shadows, and let the darkness guide them toward the light of understanding and acceptance. In this somber dance with regret, they discover that the void is not merely an absence, it is a crucible, shaping them into something more profound. The pain is a reminder of the love that once flourished, and in that acknowledgement lies the potential for transformation. The journey is far from over, but in the silence, they begin to hear the whispers of strength, urging them to embrace the darkness and emerge anew. The moment you slipped away, it was as if a great weight had been lifted from the world, but at what cost? The silence that followed your departure was not merely an absence, it was a gaping maw, hungry and insatiable, ready to consume everything that once thrived. Lives, once vibrant and full of laughter, now felt the seismic shift, a tremor reverberating through the very foundations of existence. One person's choice can be a cataclysm, a ripple in the still waters of the mundane that transforms everything into chaos. Like a stone cast into a pond, your departure sent waves crashing into the shores of those who remained. They felt the tremors in their bones, a shudder of disbelief that morphed into a slow-burning anger. It wasn't just your absence that stung, it was the realization that a single act could unravel the threads of connection, leaving behind only frayed ends and forgotten promises. Each decision made in haste, fueled by pride or desperation, alters the lives of many. It's a game of chess played with hearts, where you moved your piece without a thought for the board. The echoes of your choice lingered, bouncing off the walls of their minds, whispering reminders of what was lost. They stood in the ruins of their past, surveying the wreckage, feeling the weight of your pride resting heavily on their shoulders. Every unkind word left unspoken, every moment of anger that festered, became a monument to regret, a dark statue erected in your honor, though you would never know it. From the shadows of that choice, unforeseen consequences emerged like phantoms, haunting the lives you left behind. They were not mere collateral damage, they were the very fabric of your existence, woven into the tapestry of your story. And yet, in your moment of escape, you severed those threads, leaving them to grapple with the emptiness you created. The world had become a stage, and you, the lead actor, had exited with a flourish, leaving the supporting cast bewildered, fumbling in the spotlight that had now turned cold. It's easy to wear a mask, to don the armor of indifference while standing atop a throne built on the ruins of others. But power is a fragile thing, a brittle shell that can crack under the weight of loneliness. You wielded it with a flourish, but the price was steep. Beneath that facade of strength, beneath the laughter and bravado, lay a heart that beat in isolation, a soul that craved connection yet pushed it away. Each laugh echoed hollow, each cheer a reminder of the void that loomed, a darkness that threatened to swallow you whole. In that place of power, you may have felt invincible, but the truth was a silent predator, stalking you through the corridors of your mind. Pride can blind, and in that blindness, you crafted your own chains. Those chains, forged in the fires of your decisions, now bind you to your own making. The irony is that in seeking to escape, you only deepened your own solitude. The laughter of those you left behind became a distant memory, a ghost that taunted you in the dead of night. But in this darkness, a strange strength begins to awaken. It is the realization that your actions echo long after the moment has passed. A potent reminder that every choice carries weight, every word can cut deeper than a blade. The shadows, once terrifying, transform into a mirror, reflecting your own vulnerabilities back at you. To confront them is to embrace the rawness of existence, to acknowledge that life is not merely a stage for the grand performances, but a delicate balance of light and dark. As time marches on, the consequences of your actions will unfurl like a dark flower, revealing the layers of grief and loss that you've sown. It will not be easy, but therein lies the justice of time, a slow, relentless force that brings clarity. In the quiet moments, when the world stills, the weight of your choices will settle in, demanding recognition. And so, as you stand amidst the wreckage of your own making, you're left with a choice. Will you continue to wear the mask of indifference, or will you peel it away, exposing the rawness beneath? The darkness may feel suffocating, but within it lies the potential for transformation. A chance to acknowledge the echoes of your past, to face the shadows of consequence head-on, and to forge a new path from the ashes of what was lost. For in that confrontation, there is power, a power that can reshape not only your life, but the lives of those you've left behind. Power, oh sweet and treacherous power. It wraps itself around you like a serpent, promising strength while squeezing the very breath from your lungs. In the pursuit of dominance, one often forgets that the throne is built on the bones of the forsaken, a monument to the sins of pride. It stands tall, casting long shadows over the lives left in its wake, a stark reminder that strength can be a mask for the deepest loneliness. The veil of authority is seductive, luring you into a false sense of invincibility. You wear it like a king's robe, yet beneath the fabric lies a heart that beats in desperate solitude. Each decision, each command, echoes through empty halls, reverberating with the chilling realization that power is but a fleeting illusion. It teeters on the brink of collapse, ready to shatter at the slightest tremor. Those who once revered you now stand on the fringes, eyes filled with a mix of awe and fear, but they do not see the cracks beneath your facade. They do not witness the quiet desperation that gnaws at your soul. Pride, that insidious companion, often wears a smile, yet it carries a dagger behind its back. It blinds you to the reality of your own existence, making you believe you are untouchable. You strut through life, head held high, yet with each step, you further alienate those who once walked beside you. The laughter that fills the air becomes a mockery, a cruel reminder of the connections severed by your relentless need to dominate. In your quest for supremacy, you have become a ghost among the living, haunting the very spaces that once thrived with camaraderie. Loneliness creeps in like a thief in the night, stealing away the warmth of companionship. It whispers sweet nothings, lulling you into a false comfort, but beneath its seductive tones lies a chilling truth. The more you clutch your power, the more isolated you become. Those who admire you from a distance do not see the emptiness that festers within, the void that echoes louder than any cheer. You may stand tall, but inside, you are a castle built on sand, destined to crumble under the weight of your own hubris. The mask of strength you wear is fragile, cracking under the pressure of your own making. You have woven a tapestry of isolation, threads of connection fraying with every act of self-interest. But in this darkness, a flicker of truth emerges. The shadows, once frightening, can illuminate the path to understanding. To confront your loneliness is to embrace your humanity, to acknowledge that vulnerability is not weakness but a testament to your existence. In the depths of despair, a paradox reveals itself. The darkness, which once felt suffocating, begins to transform into a crucible of strength. It is here, in this void, that you discover the power of reflection, the ability to turn your gaze inward and confront the shadows that linger. Pain becomes a teacher, guiding you through the labyrinth of your own heart, revealing the scars that tell the stories of battles fought and lost. Time, that relentless force, marches on, bringing with it the inevitable reckoning of your choices. As the days turn into years, the echoes of your prideful decisions will resound, demanding recognition. Each moment spent in isolation becomes a reminder of the lives you've touched and those you've pushed away. The past is a relentless specter, haunting your every thought, reminding you of the bridges burned and the paths not taken. There lies a choice before you, a crossroads where the mask can either remain or be cast aside. Will you continue to hide behind the facade of power, or will you step into the light of your own vulnerability? The darkness need not be your prison, it can be the crucible that forges your rebirth. Embrace the echoes of the past as a catalyst for change. In doing so, you reclaim your humanity, not only for yourself, but for those you left in the shadows. The true power emerges not from dominance, but from understanding the depths of your own soul. It is a strength born from acknowledging your loneliness, a force that can reshape your reality and the lives of those around you. In the end, it is not the throne you sit on that defines you, but the connections you nurture in the face of darkness. Embrace that truth, for therein lies the potential for transformation. In the depths of solitude, where shadows linger like old friends, one finds an unexpected companion, darkness. It wraps around you, a heavy cloak that whispers secrets of your own making. Here lies a paradox. Within the void, strength emerges, forged in the fires of despair. It is in this abyss that you face the mirror, staring into the depths of your own soul, where the essence of your being flickers like a dying flame. Embracing the dark reveals a raw truth. Each wound, each scar, tells a story, a testament to battles fought not just against the world but against oneself. The pain, once a burden, morphs into a catalyst, a purge of the self that allows one to rise anew. Acknowledge it, and the weight begins to lift, for every shadow holds a lesson, a chance for rebirth. In this dance with darkness, vulnerability transforms from a foe into a fierce ally, teaching you that strength lies not in the facade but in the willingness to confront what lies beneath. The journey into the shadows is not for the faint of heart. You stumble, you falter, but with each misstep, the ground beneath you becomes familiar. The echoes of your past decisions grow louder, not as accusations but as reminders of the choices that shaped your existence. You begin to understand that to deny your pain is to deny your humanity. It is a weight that must be carried, but it is also a badge of survival. In the heart of darkness, a flicker of resilience ignites. The absence of light does not spell the end, it becomes a canvas for the soul's rebirth. As the mind wanders through memories, the burden of regret looms large. It claws at your thoughts, demanding attention. Yet, within this haunting presence lies a flicker of potential, an opportunity to redefine oneself. Confronting the darkness is not about erasing the past, it is about embracing it with open arms. Each moment of sorrow becomes a stepping stone towards clarity, a chance to rewrite the narrative of your existence. Time, relentless and unforgiving, plays its hand. It reveals truths that lay hidden beneath the surface. The ticking clock serves as a reminder that unresolved issues will resurface, demanding their due. The ghosts of decisions long made hover, waiting for recognition. In this reckoning, one finds the justice they seek, not in retribution but in understanding. Time does not simply heal, it illuminates the path towards growth. It teaches that absence is not merely emptiness, it is a force that shapes the contours of your being. In the silence left by those who wandered away, you feel the weight of their absence, yet within that weight lies a profound lesson. It is a call to action, a reminder that every choice echoes through the fabric of existence. Reflect on the paths taken and those abandoned. The shadows of your past can either bind you in chains or propel you into the light. It is your choice to make. The darkness does not have to be a prison. It can be a sanctuary, a place where you gather your thoughts and confront your demons. In that confrontation, you find the strength to shatter the chains of isolation. The very act of acknowledging your pain becomes a bridge, reconnecting you with the humanity of others. You realize that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a testament to your strength, a raw, unfiltered truth that resonates in the hearts of those around you. In the end, the journey through darkness is not just about survival, it is about transformation. It is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the depths of despair, there lies the potential for greatness. Embrace the shadows, for they illuminate the path to understanding. With each step, you reclaim not just your story but the connection to others who walk the same path of sorrow and strength. The darkness is not your enemy, it is the crucible from which you emerge, stronger and more profound than before. Time, relentless as the tide, washes over the shores of our lives, leaving behind remnants of what once was. It carries with it the weight of unresolved issues, the ghosts of decisions we thought we could bury in the sands of forgetfulness. Yet, like an unyielding tide, it pulls at our ankles, demanding we confront what we've tried so hard to ignore. The clock ticks, and with each passing second, the echoes of our choices reverberate through the emptiness, demanding recognition. In this unyielding march forward, there lies a reckoning. Time does not merely stand by, it serves as a relentless judge, revealing the truths we wish to hide. The absence we feel is not just a void but a tangible force that shapes our very existence. It is a reminder that every action, every moment of prideful defiance, reverberates through the lives of those left behind. The laughter once shared morphs into a haunting silence, a testament to the chasm created by choices made in haste. The lessons learned from loss are carved deep, etched into the fabric of our being. They linger like shadows, whispering truths we cannot escape. Each regret, each missed opportunity, becomes a part of our story, a narrative we must confront if we are to find peace. The justice of time is not swift, It is gradual, a slow burn that forces us to reckon with our past. We learn that healing is not linear. It twists and turns, sometimes pulling us back into the depths we thought we had escaped. As we traverse this landscape of time, the absence of those we've lost transforms into a powerful teacher. It reminds us of the fragility of connection, the delicate threads that bind us to one another. In moments of stillness, when the world quiets down, their absence screams. It echoes through the silence, urging us to reflect on the choices that led to this emptiness. The reminders are everywhere, in the spaces once filled with laughter, in the memories that now cling like cobwebs to our minds. Each moment we spend dwelling in this void is a chance for reflection. The justice we seek is not found in vengeance but in the understanding of our own humanity. Time, in its cruel wisdom, teaches us that absence can be a catalyst for change. It can drive us to reconsider our actions, to seek forgiveness, or to make amends before it's too late. The clock may tick, but it also offers a chance to rewrite the narrative, to fill the void with purpose instead of regret. In the depths of sorrow, we find resilience. Time allows us to sift through the rubble of our past, to uncover the gems hidden within the ashes. The weight we carry is heavy, yes, but it is also a badge of survival. It reminds us that we are not alone in our suffering. The absence of connection, while painful, can forge new paths to understanding, pushing us to reach out, to reconnect, to heal. As we confront the darkness that accompanies loss, we begin to see the outlines of a new dawn. The lessons of the past crystallize, illuminating the shadows that once loomed large. It is here, in the heart of absence, that we discover the power of time as a healer. With each tick of the clock, we are granted the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to transform our pain into strength. Time does not erase the scars, it polishes them, turning them into stories of survival. It confronts us with the reality that the echoes of our choices can either bind us or liberate us. The justice of time lies in its ability to teach us that every absence carries weight, every silence speaks volumes. It compels us to reflect, to acknowledge our past, and to understand that the journey forward is paved with the lessons learned from loss. In the end, the darkness we navigate serves as a reminder of our humanity. It teaches us to embrace the shadows, to find power in our vulnerability. The absence we once feared becomes a canvas for growth, a testament to the resilience of the spirit. Time does not simply march on, it invites us to dance with our shadows, to transform our grief into a force for change. The echoes of the past may haunt us, but they also guide us toward a brighter, more connected future. Absence is an artist, painting our lives with strokes of silence and shadows. It doesn't merely exist, it pulses with an energy that disrupts the air, fills the spaces once teeming with life. Each corner of our world bears witness to the void you've left behind, a reminder that echoes louder than any word spoken. The empty chair at the table, the untouched phone, the silence that drapes over conversations like a heavy fog, these are the remnants of your departure, shouting the truths we often ignore. To those left behind, absence is not just a gap, it is a relentless force, a storm that rages in the heart. It unveils a haunting reality, the stark reminder of what we had and what we lost. The laughter we shared morphs into a distant memory, a bittersweet melody that lingers long after the song has ended. In the quiet moments, the echoes of your presence ricochet off the walls, reminding us that your absence is a living entity, ever-present and unforgiving. We are not merely mourning your absence, we are grappling with the impact it has on our very essence. It twists our minds into knots, replaying memories like a broken record, each scratch a reminder of our failures. The shadows of regret loom large, whispering the words we never said, the apologies we never offered. They grip us tightly, suffocating the possibility of moving forward. The pain of your absence is a weight we carry, a burden that shapes our every decision, twisting our paths into darkened alleys. Yet, in this darkness lies a paradox. a flicker of strength waiting to be discovered. The very absence that threatens to engulf us can also be a catalyst for change. It forces us to confront the uncomfortable truths about ourselves, to wrestle with the feelings we often hide beneath facades of strength. In the depths of this void, we find an opportunity for growth. It beckons us to acknowledge our pain, to face the shadows we've long avoided. Time, the relentless arbiter, teaches us that absence is not just emptiness, it is a call to action. It urges us to reconsider our choices, to recognize how our actions ripple through the lives of others. Every decision echoes through the corridors of memory, reverberating with the weight of consequence. This is not just about you, it is about all of us left to navigate the aftermath of your absence. Time reveals the truth that we are all interconnected, that our choices shape the fabric of our relationships. The haunting presence of absence compels us to reflect on our actions, to acknowledge the pain we may have inflicted on those around us. It isn't easy to face these truths, to sit with the discomfort that comes from recognizing our flaws. Yet, it is in this confrontation that we find the chance for redemption. It is a moment to reach out, to mend the fractures we created, to extend a hand to those we've pushed away. We must embrace the shadows, for they are part of our journey. The darkness should not be feared. Instead, it becomes a canvas upon which we can paint new beginnings. In recognizing the weight of absence, we become more attuned to the fragility of connection. We learn that every moment matters, that each interaction has the power to shape our lives and the lives of others. So, let us not shy away from the echoes of our past. Let us confront the darkness head-on, for it is here that we find the true essence of our humanity. The absence we once dreaded transforms into a powerful reminder that life is not merely about existence, but about the connections we forge. In the heart of this absence lies the strength to choose differently, to act with intention, and to fill the void with compassion rather than regret. The shadows may linger, but they are not our enemy. They are our teachers, guiding us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. As we reflect on the choices we've made, let us allow the echoes of absence to resonate within us, transforming pain into purpose. In this dance with darkness, we find the light of connection, illuminating the path forward with clarity and resolve. If you recognize the power that lies within absence, share this message. Let the world know that even in our darkest moments, strength can emerge. Comment below on how a moment of silence has reshaped your perspective and ignited a fire within you. Subscribe for more gritty reflections on the shadows we navigate and the resilience we forge in the face of adversity. Embrace the darkness. It's time to turn pain into purpose.